Hello, everyone. You have made it to Cuba Vegan Live. My name is Ricky.
And I'm Natalie.
And today we are happy to report that we've lost more weight. I'm down 1 pound for the week 12. Yeah, it's week 12. What about you?
And I've lost 2 pounds.
2 pounds. She beat me for this week. She beat me. Congrats on the 2 pounds.
Thank you.
All right. If you're new to Cuban Vegan Life, we are a weight loss channel. Every single week, we sit down, we talk about our week and our weight loss journey and adventure. We have some substantial weight to lose, so subscribe. That way you don't miss any of these updates. This week, first off, I like the Addams Family vibe we got going on, right? Black, right? You're my mortician. Imagine me, right? But anyways, this week was a pretty successful week. You know, for me, I didn't do a lot of exercise. Again, the exercise thing. Anytime I do exercise, I lose more than a pound. If I don't do any exercise and I do the bare minimum, which is like a day or two, I always lose just 1 pound. So exercise is key.
You were walking one or 2 times this week, right?
Twice. That's it.
Twice.
So, you know, and
I've also been doing more, like trying to stay more active, just, you know, in day to day, and also, you know, trying to jump on the trampoline every a couple hours or so when I'm working, just to, you know, keep the circulation going and not just be sitting for hours on end. That's I have the trampoline in my office so that I can do that.
Yeah, we promised a video with you jumping on the trampoline. We have not delivered. We're so
it's
sorry.
just that, you know, I don't really jump like really high on it. I can't jump that high on it because I'm obese, people. Okay, I'm 220 pounds. So
I'm morbidly obese.
I'm very careful with my joints jumping on that. So
yeah. But you know, we're still going forward. One thing that we're gonna learn that I've learned this week, and I've kind of learned it from you. Okay, all right, you've taught me. All right, because honestly, people, she's the brains of the operation. Okay, completely. So you've kind of taught me that you know, it needs to be a lifestyle kind of change. There has to be a routine. It has to, because sometimes I won't even eat breakfast. I'll, you know, for lunch I'll eat like a banana. And then for dinner, I'll eat, you know, like this big meal, you know, and I don't think it's adequate. Maybe that's getting in the way of the actual weight loss.
Yeah, and I think that because you have this diet mentality, you have the cheat meal mentality in the weekends. So in the weekends, you just let loose and you just eat whatever you feel like eating.
I try to keep it, you know, moderate. Like I try to eat like 2,500 calories or less.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why are you staring at me like? You know, not sure. You know, I got you. Why are you looking at me like that, Morticia?
I don't know how many calories you're eating.
I do a little calculation in my head, okay? Right?
Yeah, but do you actually know how many
calories? I go to Starbucks, you know, that's like a 500 calorie thing. You know, I kind of add it up, right? And that's why
it is true that on the days that you eat the cheat meals, it's usually for dinner that you eat it.
Yeah.
It's when you buy the treats and they extend over the weekend. I think that's one of your biggest hindrance. Like if you buy like a thing of vegan cookies, you know, you can't eat all those vegan cookies in the whole weekend.
I'll eat the cookies on the weekend. I'll eat the whole box.
You know, so then at least you'll have cookies for Monday and Tuesday. This weekend you got ice cream, and you still had ice cream like on
brownies.
Monday and Tuesday.
I got ice cream and
Mondays
brownies.
And
so I ate a whole thing of brownies, people.
Yeah.
And I still lost the weight. I still lost a pound. And then I'm here blaming the exercise. It was the brownies.
Yeah, but
Those
you
lost
you lost the weight, but with great sacrifice, you know, because you actually had to like really cut back on your calories during the week and really like, you know, pasar hambre to, you know, be hungry so that you can actually lose the weight, you know, because you want to lose weight. And yeah, that's something that people do out there. It is a method of it does work. But, you know, my thing now is that I want to sustain this weight loss. I want to make this a lifestyle. And so I can't have that mentality that I'm going to diet now and then on the weekends I'm going to have a cheat meal, you know. So what I do is that on the weekends I just have myself something that a little more rich. That's just how I view it. On the weekend I'm going to eat something a little bit more decadent, a little bit more rich, you know, but it's still a part of my diet. You know, like this week I lost 2 pounds, and for dinner, almost every single day, I had one of the little Trader Joe's vegan cones. Those, they're like 100 and something calories for like
Okay, but
three of
don't
them.
say vegan cone. Nobody knows what we're talking about. It's the little ice cream cones.
Yeah, the little
Okay.
ice cream vegan cones.
Yeah, there you go. Little vegan ice cream cone.
They
Carajo.
the serving size is like 4, and it's like 200 calories or something like that for 4 of them. But I've been having one of them, so it's like 90 calories for one of them.
Yeah, but then you don't really enjoy it. You see,
I do enjoy it.
Okay, you enjoy it, but see there's nothing like buying a whole box of like Oreo cookies and just stuffing it in your face.
I can't do that because when I do that, I remember like a few weeks ago I told you that I bought vegan oatmeal cookies, which I love oatmeal cookies, and I ate the whole box, and they're like 150 calories each cookie, and it had like 12 cookies.
Don't mess
And
with
then
my
I
cookies.
felt crazy that whole week, and I was just constantly craving food. I was like, when is my next meal, you know? And I can't do that. I cannot binge on these things. So those little Trader Joe ice creams, when at the end of dinner, if I feel like eating something sweet, I can have one of those. It's 90 calories. It hasn't hindered my, that's why, yes, we are trying to do low oil, low processed foods, a whole food plant-based, but we don't stick to that rule 100% because, again, we want to make this a lifestyle, something that we can sustain for the long haul. For me, it's important to stay vegan for the animals, for the planet, for the environment. But other than that, I give myself that little leeway so that I can make it sustainable. I don't feel like I'm really, really suffering. Of course, in the beginning, I had days where I was a little bit more stricter because I needed my taste buds to change. I needed my blood sugars to get back to a normal range so I wouldn't keep having all these cravings. Now I eat healthier than I used to eat, but I still give myself those little, if I want some vegan chicken nuggets, I'll have a few. I won't sit down and I'll eat 20 of them, like I used to.
That's not what I'm doing. Hey,
No, like I used to.
I'll eat 6. With bread. What? Am I like? I feel like the spotlight was just shined on me. Like, what's happening right now? Okay.
You're doing great, okay? You're
Thank
doing
you.
great, okay? You still have things to work on. I think you need to like cut back on the cheat meal mentality and try to have a more balanced approach with that, not overdo it so much on the weekends so that then during the week you're not like worrying about like I can't eat dinner or I have to eat a very small dinner and that kind of thing,
I told you guys in past videos that she was a competitor. This week she beat me on the weight loss thing. And look at how she's staring at me. Look at how she's gloating. Okay?
Because
gloating.
every
you
time-
need to do better. You're not doing bad. But you need to do better because I'm doing better. You see it, all right? You see it. The competitor is there. She is gracious in defeat. But when it comes to victory, gloats. Ooh.
I'm not trying to gloat. I'm just finding the opportunity to be able to like talk to you about this because every time I try to brush the subject,
And this is it right here,
you're
right?
like,
For
okay,
the world
fine,
to
okay,
see.
And you don't hear it. You don't listen to me.
I listen to you. I listen. All right, you kind
It
of
is
brought me
true.
along to this.
It is true
There you go.
that
Give me
this
some credit.
week,
There you go.
you always. I'll just have a bag of corn, and I tell you, no, you gotta have like a balanced meal. Have the corn and have it with like some kind of protein, some beans or some tofu. And you've been
Look,
doing
I've
it.
noticed that my taste buds have been changing. Okay,
Yes.
that's a positive. So before, tofu was a trigger word. Like what? What are you cooking? Oh, no. Tofu. Now I actually kind of crave it. It's like whenever I smell you cooking she's cooking tofu. So
Yeah.
it's like it's starting to really call my attention. I want to eat the tofu. So like my taste buds are changing, and that's a positive. So and what was I also? Oh, the whole you mentioned climate change. In India, birds are falling out of the skies. People, we need to do something, right? We need to try and do our part to stop these emissions. 120 degrees. It got up in this heat wave that they experienced. Birds falling out of the skies. Post-apocalyptic stuff. So
I think people died too.
Some people died from heat
heat
exhaustion. Yeah, heat stroke. I mean, it's getting serious, and they the only thing that they accredited that to was climate change.
Yeah,
okay?
they broke a record.
They broke in recorded history. Okay, that's intense. So, if you guys are out there, please, it's weight loss is important. But the planet is also important, right? So we're also doing this for the planet. We're doing this to try and help as little as we can. I mean, we're not going to make much of a difference. But if we have a team, if we have a following, if we have a people that would rise up, look at me, something like a politician. Anyways, I think that we can have a better planet to live in. But
yeah.
What else is going on this week? The blood moon. The blood moon rises. For all you Zelda fans out there. That was intense. The whole blood moon. We didn't really get to see the blood moon all that much. We went out there, we looked up into the skies, and it had a shade of red, but it didn't really I'm interested. What did the blood moon bring you guys? How was this week? This blood moon post blood moon week. Let us know. It sounds like you're tapped out. Like you have nothing else to add to this. The Morticia.
No, the only thing I wanted to talk about today was just the importance of. The importance of making this a lifestyle rather than a diet, and to not have that diet mentality like when we lose the weight we're going to go back to eating regular food. This is our regular food now.
Yeah. So we circled right back to the we did wrong, Ricky.
No, it's just something that I've been thinking about for the past few days, and it has nothing to do with you. I even talked about it in my video, in my diabetes video that I posted before this one.
You guys gotta watch that one.
How
Okay, if you haven't seen that one, this girl right here reversed diabetes with this diet. Okay, my Morticia, she did it. So I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. So.
Thank you.
You're my inspiration, girl. Okay, you're my weight loss inspiration. So.
Thank you. I'm trying my best.
You're doing more than.
I don't feel I don't feel deprived in any way. So that's a big win. That's how you make it a lifestyle. That's how you keep it going for the long term. Is to not feel like you are deprived. That's why I love this so much. It's I've tried other things before. I've tried, low carb. I've tried just, counting calories, and it hasn't worked for me. And I do think that it's because of the whole blood sugar thing, the whole blood sugar issue just causing all these cravings. And that's resolved now. So, now I feel less crazy.
Yes. And less crazy is good.
Yes.
So there's really nothing else that I need to talk about. I mean, I'm trying to search for, but it wasn't that much of an eventful week, honestly. I wish that I could have done more exercise. Anytime I do exercise, I get to 2 pounds. Okay, when I do hardcore exercise, 2 pounds. So I need to step it up with the exercise, and this week I have to find a routine. I need to find a really strong routine where I wake up at a certain time, I do the exercise, and then I move on to the next thing.
Yeah, didn't you feel good that day that we went walking in the morning first thing?
Yeah.
For the rest of the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I felt good.
I can't wait for these people to open
that
up.
Day.
Yeah, we did. I can't wait for these people to open up the pool.
Yeah.
I don't get it. We live in a community. They have a pool. They only open the pool up during the summertime. We need the pool right now.
It's hot, people.
Yeah, okay? It's hot out there.
We're in Georgia, okay? It's hot.
What's up with that? We need to send a nice, friendly, caring letter to these people. I'll have you know we need this pool, sir or ma'am or whatever. But yeah, I mean, we're just walking around.
There's still a sign that says pool closed.
Yeah, and we're gonna get you some image. We'll probably do one of these from the pool at one of these times, right? Yeah, a little pool action. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe jumping in the pool, swimming in the pool.
We film this on Saturdays, and on Saturdays when the pool's open, all the kids are there. So
yeah, you're right. There's a bunch of kids running around.
Yeah, and it gets really loud, and there's a lot. We don't like to go during the weekend. We like the relaxed.
We're turning into the old people that don't like kids. Look at those hooligans out there. What are they doing? Having fun. We're turning into one of those people.
I like kids. I just don't want to have the kids around when I'm relaxing in the pool.
It's like if you can summon up a child for entertainment for 5 minutes and then just Get them to leave. It'll be perfect. You know, that's your vibe. But, and you know, I mean, when they're running around screaming, it's like,
I mean,
oh,
yeah, I like to see kids having fun and being happy and joyful and all that, but not in my relaxing pool time.
yeah, I'm sure we'll enjoy it when we have our own kids, right? My
Yes.
Morticia.
I
Right?
agree with that.
We try to make babies, Morticia. Anyways, that's all we got. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for following us. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe so that you can keep getting these weekly update videos. We have so much planned, but there's other things that are keeping us from actually doing it. Recipes, what I ate in a day. The constant is going to be these weight loss videos, right? Every single Saturday, we film them, we release them on Sundays. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you don't miss out. Thank you guys for watching. We love you. Mwah! And we hope that you have a very successful... What's happening right now? I mean, you just ruined that closing. Hardcore.
I'm so sorry. Continue.
Okay.
I thought we were
you
done.
can do the wave. That's fine.
I'm gonna do the wave the whole time.
Yeah, do the wave. Anyways, see you guys next week. Bye bye. There you go. You do the wave now. Hey. All right.